Yeah. So let's talk about the Chiefs. Let's do that. Let's until we get, and then we'll get to Mike at some point. But let's talk about the Chiefs. And again, I mean, I get it. You know, winning cures everything. You know, like it covers. It's like makeup. Okay,
Perfume.
The woman takes that makeup off at night, and you're like, wow. You know, like who is this? But you know, it's winning cures all. And people, when you win, they just overlook everything. But you gotta look and say the Chiefs are lucky, and they have been starting from week one. Week one with the foot on the line, like that. That's when you start to look at their season and start to look at things and how they play out. And then here's a 35-yard field goal or whatever it was. It wasn't like a guy had to make a 68-yard field goal and the trajectory and you know what I mean and what he had to do and they ran it. That should be like a chip shot. And instead they get it blocked and they keep their record of being undefeated at 9-0.
Yeah.
But I think they've gotten to that point where just a lot of things happen for them where they get penalties. You've seen it. It's.
I think they would say though, if I was we've kind of earned that. And to be fair, your boy Patrick Mahomes actually said we were lucky. This yesterday he said, man, we lucked out and luck was on our side. And so I think they're aware. Like only when you put yourself in the position to stay. Like for instance, talking about this Monday night. Some of these games, you'll look at the Chiefs and their opponent, whoever it may be, you're like, all right, they should be up by 10. They should be up by 14, and they're not. And they keep the Chiefs around where the Chiefs are like, we're only down 5 in the fourth quarter. We're only down a touchdown. We're only down a field goal in the fourth quarter. Oh, we're still in this thing. We good. And that's, to me, where teams kind of part of what they do is like the Chiefs find a way to win, and they mentally get in your head where you're kind of like, oh, shoot. Oh, you start freaking out. And next thing you know, they have the ball in their hands with a possession to win. Or you have the ball and you start freaking out and you do stuff you don't normally do and you throw an interception or you don't run it when you should have if you're the Ravens last year in the playoffs. And they keep putting themselves in a position to win games, and they have.
Yeah.
So you're right. They should be maybe 5-4 now, 6-3 at best.
They feel like a 5-4 team.
But they keep finding ways to win, and it's even probably making them laugh. But this is what happens with championship caliber teams, man. They just keep doing it. The Warriors had plenty of games during their run where you're like, how did they win that? Because they just keep putting themselves in position to win.
I also think that that you get teams like this, because we saw it with the Patriots too. You start getting calls every time like Brady would get hit. It would be like a crucial third down that would have been fourth down, forced them to punt or whatever, keeps the drive alive. Patrick Mahomes, we saw in that playoff game where it was out, on the out of bounds, and he wasn't all the way out of bounds and got pushed. It was a play near the sidelines. You know what I mean? And they throw the flag.
He won an Oscar.
You know what I mean, right?
He won a little Oscar on that.
He does this, throws the flag, and before you know, they give you 15 yards, and you kick the field goal, and you go into the Super Bowl. Like those are the things that people start to look at, and that's why I'm already there. Like as far as the luckiest, because they have been very lucky throughout this whole thing, and you wonder,
I'm mugging you right now.
Does your luck run out at some point, and when do you want it to run out?
I'm rolling my eyes at you right now.
Why?
They can't be. I would almost argue, which is crazy. You could maybe say that more so with the Patriots in that because they were like cheating in this and cheating in that and doing that, which I don't agree with. But I don't almost argue to say that.
What don't you agree with?
No, I'm agreeing. No, it's clearly cheat. I'm talking with the flag.
Okay.
What I mean is that was the singular, or those things are the reason why they won.
That's not what anybody says, but
my point with the Chiefs, man, that's a lot of luck. At some point, they need to go to Vegas with all this luck, Rob, because they keep winning. They're 9-0 this season. They're trying to go for 3 Super Bowls in a row. They've already have 3. I mean, like if it were a singular season, okay, maybe you'd be right because the field goal is blocked here or a guy's big toe. I'd be like, all right. They've been doing this for so long, bro. They can't be lucky after 5-6 seasons of being the preeminent team in the league.
I don't know.
Like,
so
you
don't follow Twitter then, do you? Do you follow
what do you mean to follow Twitter?
Do you follow like if you look at the football fans? Rob G might know if he'll see it.
Did you just bring up Twitter?
Yes.
The loud minority?
No, but I'm just trying to say. But they always talk about certain things, especially in football games. First, that the NFL's rigged or fixed, and then it's always about the call that the Chiefs get.
Oh no, they get Pat Mahomes. Who was Joe Burrow didn't get when he got hit in the face.
Right.
They said Pat would have got that.
This is what I'm trying to say.
No, I get it. I
And
see
it's
it.
those kind of calls that can change a game. And there's a certain degree, and I get it. It comes with winning, and that's why people get mad when they see teams that, win, and they always seem to get the calls. Tom Brady fumbles the ball against the Raiders, and they give it back to him. You know what I mean? With the tuck rule. We know that could have changed. That was their first Super Bowl.
No, that
could have changed everything.
I always say Drew Bledsoe might be starting the next fall.
Am I right? Like those are the kind of things that people go back and look at and go, what? And I think the Chiefs have reached that plateau where things, when it's always like could go either way, they always seem to get that.
But that happens with winning. Michael Jordan would not get calls or get calls when he needed them because he was Mike and he was winning and he was dominating. If you're the Warriors, you get calls or spooky, weird things happening in your way. If you're the Patriots, if you're the, now, of course, the Chiefs. And also, we get tired of you, you become the villain. You live long enough, the hero lives long enough to become the villain. And now they're the villain. They were the fun team. Everybody loved them. They were averaging 30, 40 points a game. Who is this young Patrick Mahomes guy? He's throwing behind the back. Now we over him. Now Travis Kelce, I'm sick of him and his girlfriend. Now I'm sick of Patrick Mahomes' brother and his wife. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of that. Andy Reid always getting lucky calls. That happens all the time when you win. We hate Duke. We hate the Yankees. When you win too much, you become hated. And that's where they are right now. They're just, the Chiefs do this, the Chiefs do that. And that's what they've become.
Rob G.
All right, I got 4 stats for you guys, all Chiefs related. I want you guys to tell me. When I read this stat, is it luck or is it because they're good? All right?
There we go.
Okay.
Yep.
No explanation necessary.
Okay.
The Broncos' final kick on Sunday was the 108th potential game-winning or go-ahead field goal of 35 yards or less since 2000. It was the first one that's ever been blocked.
There you go. That's
Wait,
luck.
no. So luck, dub.
Where are you?
Well, what's my luck? What's my other option?
Luck, or is there just a good team?
Oh, that was a good team. Did you see the way they got?
Okay, so
6 guys would have blocked that. That wasn't a
And
fingernail.
he just said, how many?
Rob G.
Rob
It
G,
was 8.
how many? 100 and something?
108.
108, the first 35
He
yards.
didn't just miss it, though, Rob. Like, I'll be
No,
like,
he blocked. They got
but I'm saying 6 dudes would have, me, you, Rob G, and Elijah, and Steve, and Mary could have blocked that.
All right. Stat number 2. The Chiefs currently lead the NFL with 7 one-possession wins this season. The most wins by an eventual Super Bowl champion is 9 in one season.
Who was that?
That would have been the 2015 Broncos led by Peyton Manning and all his picks.
Right.
So, luck, or are they just really that good?
Luck.
Really that good?
Can't go down party lines here. Number 3, the Chiefs have now won 7 straight games after trailing by halftime. Only one other team even has a winning record in those scenarios.
Really that good? Like, it's not luck. I can't keep beating you. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're winning the game.
I think Rob's gonna cave. That was a good. That's just the sign of a good team.
Come on, Rob. Like, they're winning these games.
All right,
They're not winning them because,
let me hear the last one.
Before you go back on that one. Okay.
Kansas City is 7-0 this season in games decided by 7 or fewer points.
That sounds like a good team to me.
Nah, because then there would be some mixed in with it where they would just blow you out or beat you bad, and they can't do it. That's the thing that's so lucky about it, is that they're so
7 out of 9?
Yeah, 7 out of 9. Like, you know what I mean? Like, where's the in the NFL? Where's the 14-point win? You can't beat nobody.
It is weird. No, the better question should be, is it strange? I will agree with you that it's very strange.
Look, you talking about the Lions.
I agree.
They've beaten teams by 25 points like 3-4 times. Like, even by happenstance, like where?
Here's where I agree with you.
That's
Believe
lucky.
it or not, here's where I agree with you. That at a certain point, this is why I like that the Lions went through this. At a certain point, do you feel like, man, our luck might run out if you're the Chiefs? I do agree with that in the sense of, like, we can't keep cutting it close. Because when it matters most in a playoff game,
AFC championship game or
and the
something,
Ravens finally take advantage, kick a field goal, and win it.
Situation, right? Like you keep setting yourself up that you're going to be able to pull magic
That's the part.
every time, and you think you can rely on that.
If I'm Andy Reid, I'm like, we are a good team. We're finding ways to win. We got to become a great team because we're not going to do this. The Bills might finally have our number. The Ravens might finally have our number. Oh, shoot, don't look at the Steelers now. They might have our number. They can't rely on this. Oh, we're good enough. We'll figure it out. How about you get dominant enough where it's a clear-cut victory? I am saying that in the locker room if I'm with the Chiefs.
All right, one more before we go, head off. I'm going to break Rob's brain here. Which team is better right now? The Chiefs or the Lions?
Man,
There's a right answer to this,
man,
by
this
the
is
way.
picking between the two. Ooh.
Don't we have to go to? Are we late? Are we really
No,
late?
I want it on record right now, Rob.
No
Which
sitting
team?
on the fence
No
on the
sitting
odd
on the
couple.
fence. No, look, this is a fair question. This is a fair question.
I'm asking
Lions,
you.
I'm asking you. Look, no, simple question. I'm asking you, Lions or Chiefs?
I feel like
Stop
Wait,
it.
no, listen,
Stop
no.
it.
It's a simple
I feel like
question.
Sean King, like when he's on the show.
Stop
It's a simple question. Stop it. Don't rain
Stop
around.
it.
Don't skate.
It's about wins and
It's about
losses.
Chiefs or Lions?
Lions.
Yeah.
Hey, Elijah, I need that on tape.
No, you don't. Don't burn that tape.
Period.